Hello, welcome back to Pokemon Silver. In the last episode, we beat the Komodo sisters and obtained the HM Surf. Started the gym leader to the Ecruteak city, and I never really acknowledged it, but we ran into the legendary beast, Raikou. Uh, I, I found him while trying to set up for a scene, and I never really acknowledged them after that, so I wanted to acknowledge the legendary dogs real quick and say that after you awaken them, they travel through the Johto region at random and just become in general, random encounter. I was absolutely amazed when I ran into Raikou for the first time, but I wanted to go over an easy strategy for at least trying to run into him. And what I like to do is I like to save in Ecruteak City, go down, and what I do is I use a repel with Pokemon under the level of 40 and just begin searching in the grass. That Master Ball that I was talking about in the last episode, it was one of the few times I've ever caught Raikou, and that's what I used that Master Ball on. Which is why I always remember having 2 Master Balls, because I had 2 of the legendary dogs, and that's the only time I ever did that. Usually I only catch one of them. Also, I forgot to address it in this video as well, but I forgot to save at the end of the last video, which is funny because I've recorded, for other projects, I've recorded hundreds of hours of footage, and I never once made that mistake, and yet for some reason, in this Let's Play, I've now done it twice. Well, there's nothing really special about this Haunter. It used Curse, and yeah, it's gone. I think there's one more battle after that. I don't know if I'll show it. I probably will because Angelite will grow a level. Yeah, there's one more. And there you go. I shall win! The problem with people who say stuff like that is usually they don't. So yesterday I thought my episode was pretty strong. And Angelite got paralyzed. It was the first time that I didn't have to really make a lot of major cuts. I still made a few, but it wasn't near as bad as the couple before it. I thought it was overall a pretty strong episode. And with that, Angelite grew to level 21. Now both Angelite and Blossom are tied for the weakest Pokemon. Unfortunately though, it'll be a while longer before Blossom can really get back on the field again. I mean, I could find a couple of uses for it. Really though, it's not going to see much use in this battle coming up. Not only is Absorb useless again in this gym, but so is Poison Powder. And I don't think Sweet Scent's going to do much for me. I would be better off with accuracy dropping moves, not so much evasion dropping moves. And with that, I'm pretty much out of things to talk about with these gym trainers. I think this is so far been the heaviest in required gyms, which I don't know if they're absolutely required. There might be another path through here, but that's always been the one I used, and since, well, you can't train against these trainers again after the gym, then I just take the opportunity to just gain all the strength I can. And with that, Martha the Sage is done. And on this last one, as before, you just line yourself up. Yeah, I don't know of any secret paths. I'm gonna go ahead and heal real quick. Alright, so we're back, and time to start our gym battle with... Yeah, I already countered one of those legendary Pokemon, so yeah, hear yesterday's news. Okay, yes. Let's reach the level of catching legendary dogs. And Morty is this guy's name. I actually couldn't remember his name off the top of my head. Starts with Ghastly. With all the ghosts inside the gym, were you surprised? That kind of puts a little bit of a damper on me in a little bit. Because, well, it's going to weaken Angelite. Kind of unfortunate that I didn't get that at first attack, but that's alright. With that, his first Pokemon already down. And Hunter is next. Who do I want to use for this? I don't want to keep Angelite in, and I don't want to weaken the rest of my team too much. However, I think Rocky and Huhui are going to be the stars of this matchup, so I'm going to go ahead and send out Charcoal. Pretty much what he's intending to do is going to put you to sleep, curse you, put you to sleep, and then drain your health away. However, with a little bit of luck, he'll usually curse himself to defeat. And with a free level up on Charcoal, Gengar. This is kind of the Pokemon I was a little bit worried about. How do I want to approach this? One wrong move and that Gengar can very easily sweep through your team. I can either go into Blossom and use a Sunspore, or I can go into Rocky and use Accuracy Drop and Mudslap. I'm gonna go ahead and paralyze this Gengar because there's nothing else I can do to it that's gonna damage over time. Oh. And that's also the problem, is that if it gets that sleep off, you're not gonna last for very long. I'm gonna go ahead and switch, because I know what's coming next. Yep. When he uses Hypnosis, you pretty much got a free turn. And does that kill? Without a doubt. Oh, I am in trouble here. I'm gonna have to rely on Rocky's speed to use a Mudslap. Oh, that worries me. And that's why. And, yeah, if that Dream Heater hits, it's a Psychic type move, and it's very powerful. Works with, Gengar very well. I think it's a Psychic move. I don't want to get too excited here, because I remember this in my previous Let's Play of this. And, yeah. Put Rocky to sleep. Started using Dream Eater, and I lost pretty quickly. However, that's what I got Huhui for. Because now, I'm going to use a Hypnosis of my own. Huhui. Huhui. He's got... Oh, sorry about that. I had a little bit of a dry cough there. Hoo-hooey. You gotta hit this hypnosis, because if something with -3 accuracy hits you first, it's gonna be disappointing. So now with an entire sleeping team and one faded Pokemon, I would say I'm in pretty bad shape. I'm gonna go ahead and switch through the rest of my team, and I think Charcoal's gonna have to take this for the win. Let's see. Man, Gengar is fast. Oh my goodness, that burn is exactly what I needed to see. Also, that thing missing, also. And with that, Gengar is down. And only Blossom grew a level on that. Hunter. Nope, I'm just going to go ahead and use Charcoal, because Charcoal made it through this whole matchup. Ooh, that could be potentially dangerous. Nightshade will do 25 damage. No? It didn't do 25 damage. It did 23 damage? Oh no. I cannot escape against the Pokemon that's in red health, and I attack first. Whatever shall I do? Morty was defeated. Alright, and you get the Fog Badge, which allows you to use the HM Surf. That move, I think, is Shadow Ball. Yep, very good. Ghost move, unfortunately in this generation, it's physical and it lowers special defense. Now, I want to talk about defeating this gym. It's the burying of my previous Let's Play. In my previous Pokemon Silver, beating Morty was the very last thing I did before doing this adventure. So, with Morty down, everything from this here on out is new territory, and no longer will I need to make comparisons. Now this guy, previously, wouldn't let you in. Now, he's stationary. Go right through. I actually want to look at my team real quick. Yeah. Alright, my team is healed, so going down and going into up here, you reach a weird netted blanket next to that door, and you have the Tin Tower. I believe there's supposed to be a point where I get stopped somewhere. Yes, there is, thank goodness, because I didn't want to traverse this place twice. And right there is confirmation, Tin Tower West burned down. Where would I find one? Not in this game. Wrong box art. So, as he said, you need a rainbow wing to even go through the tower, and it would make the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh appear, but we're not even in that point of the game anyways, even if we were playing Pokemon Gold, so I see no reason to even talk about it just yet. As said before, I could use HM Surf outside of battle. And with that, I can go over and move on to this town immediately. However, I don't really want to do that because I do want to do this sort of in numeric order. Go up there and you'll find an Ultra Ball. I think that's the first of that kind we've ever found. And the play location I want to go is Olivine City. Alan Schoolboy. 36. I don't know who that is. I think that might be the Firestone. Anyways, regardless, this here is the Moo Moo Farm. Enjoy fresh, tasty milk. Go up here. Well, I don't want a mint berry anyways. Go down here. You have mill tanks. Go in here. Talk to these guys. And it sounds like they're having a little bit of a milk problem. It said something about berries. And then Moo Moo, named after the farm. And apparently produces all the milk. And I have no berries. I won't be doing this event right now because I'm coming close to the time limit. However, I do plan to do it pretty soon. Alright, and with us being now in Olivine City, I want to show off the Olivine Lighthouse. Now, if you remember what the Revital was talking about, it was mentioning another sick Pokemon inside of the lighthouse, and that's where our gym leader is. So, in the next episode, I think that'll be a great next spot to go to. See you guys then.